We are now on to our last award, which is the West Valley Inspiration in Leadership Award. Presenting the Inspiration in Leadership Award is our very own host, City, Mayor Ken Weise. Please welcome him to the stage.
This is my jam. Keep me partying to the AM. Y'all don't understand. Make me throw my hands in the air.
Welcome to Avondale. So for me, this is a very special moment, but I do want to take a second. Julie Giese touched on it a little bit earlier from Phoenix Raceway. In 10 to 15 days, we are going to have the eyes of the world on the West Valley, not just Avondale, but on the West Valley. And I will tell you that I reached out to my counterparts across the entire West Valley a few months ago, and I said, can you help us promote this race? Can you help us promote the West Valley? And the answer was a resounding, yes, we can. So I just want to take a minute and thank all of my mayors, all the West Valley, all the leaders in the West Valley, and say, pretty soon the eyes of the world will be on us, and it's about time. The West Valley Inspiration Leadership Award was created by the WESTMARC Executive Committee in 2013 to honor a person, group, or organization which serves as an example of extraordinary leadership to others. Now let's see why he was selected for this award. Can you play the video?
Jackie Meck has been an outstanding leader, not only in his own city of Buckeye, but as a passionate advocate all of the West Valley region. He has been instrumental in so many ways in the West Valley developments that are critical to our area, such as Interstate 11 Coalition and the El Rio Restoration Project, as well as serving alongside me on the board at Abrazo Health. Jackie is very deserving of this inspiration and leadership award. Over the years, I have appreciated Jackie, not just as a colleague, but as a great friend as well. We've been through quite a few changes over the years, and it has been my privilege to serve alongside him. So Jackie, congratulations.
Mayor Meck, it doesn't get any better than Jackie Meck to personify Arizona. He is and continues to be everything that this state has stood for. I have known his family for a long time, from water to ranges to being out in the agriculture. And to see this man and what he has done with Buckeye is astonishing. The growth of that city has kept up with other cities nationally and internationally. And as chairman of the Canada-Arizona Business Council, I can tell you Canadians, snowbirds, tourists, and companies are all flocking to Buckeye. This is an amazing scenario that doesn't happen very often. Mayors come and go, but legacies do not. And in this case, Jackie Meck is one of those legacies.
Well, Mayor Meck's lifetime of achievements are really endless, and I've had the pleasure of being with you on many of those journeys over the years, Mayor. So there's a lot of things that come to mind that I would like to highlight and thank you and congratulate you. From the early days of opening Verado in our new community at the base of the White Tank Mountains and your extraordinary support to all of us from day one. To the Buckeye Chamber and working closely with your employees at the city, to all the nonprofits that you're involved with, All Faith Community Network and beyond. It's just so impressive. But I gotta say what is in my heart and what I would really like to say thank you is co-founding the White Tank Mountains Conservancy with me. We're so blessed that you took on that initiative and made it your own and have become a champion for these gorgeous White Tank Mountains. And it's really important, as you know, and you have been sharing over the years. We have to protect this place. We have to preserve the heritage, the ecosystem, and the culture of this beautiful landscape that is our home. And so I just want to congratulate you for all of your extraordinary accomplishments. And I want to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for your support of the White Tank Mountains Conservancy.
Please welcome Mayor Jackie Meck.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Good evening. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be honored tonight. I can tell you that I went to ASC in the 1960s. So I saw all of the East Valley that was farmland. I've seen the farmland develop to what it is today, several cities. I don't think that holds a candle to the West Valley. What you see with mayors today that we have in the West Valley, the closeness that we work together. I'm retiring in a couple weeks, but I want you to know that you are in good hands with the mayors that we have today that are committed to the West Valley and their cities. I've been honored to be able to work with all of these, a lot of you in different areas that I've been privileged to work with, and I thank you. I'm standing up here because of all the people that helped me get here. I don't do it. I didn't do it. The staff does it with each of the cities. The mayors do it. I've been privileged to know people from the federal government down, and they've all worked to help us in the West Valley. So I'm honored. WESTMARC, keep doing what you're doing. WESTMARC is a very, very close-knit group to me. The only problem WESTMARC has, and I have to say this, Diane McCarthy, is it's WESTMARC, it's W-E-S-T-M-E-C, they forgot the K. And I keep telling Greg, I said, Craig, it's supposed to be WESTMARC, M-E-C-K. But Craig just laughed just like Diane McCarthy does. Thank you all, and it's been a privilege to be a servant to the West Valley, and in particular Buckeye. Thank you very much.
Be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died.
I would ask for all the West Valley mayors to come join Jackie and I up on stage, please.
Next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know.
So I think you'll see the love that the West Valley has for Jackie Meck, and I'm glad George is here with us tonight. The West Valley, Jackie touched on it, the West Valley mayors are a tight-knit organization. For those of you who don't know, we get together every month. We break bread. We might have a glass of wine or two, 3 maybe. And we talk about what's happening in the West Valley. We talk about not only our cities, but the region as a whole. We talk about the state. We talk about what's impacting all of us. And we know that what's good for one city is great for another city. I will tell you that no mayor has been a stronger advocate for the West Valley than Jackie Meck. His leadership in MAG is unparalleled. We love our East Valley cities. We do. We love the valley as a whole. But Sintra touched on this earlier. It is the West Valley's time right now. And it's not the West Valley's time for a minute. It's not the West Valley's time for a month or a year. It is the West Valley's times for decades to come. And I think we all see that. I think we all sense that. And I think you see the mayors up here right now from very diverse, very different cities with different goals. But two things bring them together tonight: a celebration of the West Valley and a love for the man that we call Jackie Meck, my favorite mayor. So if you'll indulge our egos for a minute, we're going to take a photo up front, and then we'll conclude the evening. Jackie, would you lead us?
Be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American.
Let's give them a round of applause again. What an incredible opportunity. I don't know about you, but I'm so happy to be here in the West Valley. Things are definitely happening and will continue. Mayor Jackie Meck, we hope today was truly your best day ever.